All right, time for everybody's favorite segment. Week 9, you're an idiot. NFL, what is you're an idiot? Self-explanatory. So for now, we're going to go jump right to our star. Frank Nitty, the floor is yours. Who is Week 9's idiot?
Frank is Week 9's idiot. What was that?
That was the I don't even actually know what that was.
I had like Kayvon Thibodeau trying to do Victor Cruz's Sosa.
Yeah, but you can't see my legs. That's why it's all weird.
Can we get back on task, gentlemen?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Speaking of salsa, we're here for You're an Idiot. And you know what I'm saying? Week 9, it's getting a little difficult because sometimes people, don't want to give us enough idiotic information for us to parse through. But this one is pretty interesting because I really want to understand what exactly is going on. Indianapolis Colts, I need you to step to the stage because you're an idiot. What exactly are you guys doing? I'm just curious. I've been watching football for a long time. Charlie might be able to help me. Maybe I'm missing something here. But it's like, they came into the season with this so-called really good roster and added Matt Ryan. I don't know what that was supposed to do. But, and they had a plan, and it hasn't gone according to scale. Right now, they're 3-5-1 at the midway point. And, at maybe a few weeks ago, they benched, their starting quarterback for a 6th-round guy who I don't understand that because, I understand that. And if you want to lose out games, you know what I'm saying? And maybe try to get draft positioning, because that's how I think, you know what I'm saying? Cool, do that. That's great. But then, when the 6th-round guy with 4 tools shows you that, like, you fire the coach, you know what I'm saying? And it's just weird. It's like, where are you going? What's the point of this? You know what I'm saying? And then to make it all the better, you hire, I know he was a former player, a great player, of yours. You hire Jeff Saturday.
Hey, quit calling the plays, all right?
Hey, we got to run the 6 down there.
When we pass blocks, we'll run the ball.
Can we run it down there?
Just play
we
center.
Run it down
Yeah,
there.
Jeff,
okay, so
we will.
To be your interim head coach, like what are you doing a splash hire for in the middle of what is going on? Like I don't understand how. Can you explain that to me, Charlie?
You know how, like, in fantasy football, if somebody gives you 2 straight donuts, you just cut them. You rage cut them. Mm-hmm. That's what the Colts have done for the last 2 weeks. They said, I got to get rid of somebody. Matt Ryan, cut. Frank Reich, cut. They got to blame somebody because Matt Ryan, as bad as he is, have you seen Sam Ehlinger play?
Ehlinger going down.
He's not good. And I can't ask you, have you seen Jeff Saturday coach? Because he ain't done it. I've never seen anything like this.
This was on ESPN last week.
Jim Zorn hire that when Washington hired a head coach who had never been a head coach, never been a coordinator, just a quarterback's coach. And they said, they hire him as OC. They say, we can't find a head coach. We'll hire him as head coach. This was worse. He's never been a head coach in the NFL. Any coach in the NFL.
Never been,
Actually, any coach in college either.
What you talking about?
He's never been a coach.
He went from the league to ESPN.
He's helped the high school team. He was on ESPN. He said, hey, it was a shock to me too. I don't have any expectations. The expectation for him doesn't exist. We don't know who he is. They basically just hired a player to just coach the team. Like they're just
this is part of why they're the idiot, because I'm confused, right? Because if you want to lose, just lose, right? So just leave the coach there, and he already said Sam Ehlinger was the starting quarterback for the rest of the season. So then you get mad and then you do something that will probably make this even more chaotic. What you think is going to be? He's going to give you a spark? I'm confused.
Yeah, that's my whole thing. So as the owner or general manager, whoever benched Matt Ryan, did you expect them to win with Sam Ehlinger? Because then you're the idiot.
I gotta say this. So Charlie, I remember earlier in the season, I don't remember who the Colts beat, but I said something like they lost to the Colts, and you were like
the Chiefs,
and you were like, that's not that bad. The Colts roster is not that that crazy. But to your credit, I'm going to let you slide because you didn't know that they were this horrible and they were just stupid. I mean, the reality is, honestly, they're such idiots that it's been this way for years, but I always make the mistake of thinking people know more than I know. Like when you bring in Phillip Rivers, you bring in Carson Wentz, like you bring in Matt Ryan. I'm like, okay, they might know something that I don't know. Clearly not.
No,
Clearly
there
not.
was nothing. It was nothing deep about what they've done. They've just been keep going to the recycling bin for their quarterback, and the general manager will be gone too. I'll let y'all know. I'll let you in on a secret. He will be gone. Chris Ballard, he's known as one of the better GMs in the league, but your job as a coach and general manager is tied to that quarterback position. If you keep going after the 35-year-old veteran that couldn't play on his last team, none of those guys can play on their last team. Like Phillip Rivers could not. The Chargers will not have him back. The Eagles would not have Carson Wentz back. The Falcons would not have Matt Ryan back. And they said, that's our guy. That's ridiculous.
But hold on. But Charlie, you know what makes it even better? Like they haven't really tried to like get a quarterback in the draft because both of the guys who they take, Jacob Eason and then Sam Ehlinger, they're like middle and late round. Like,
don't forget
and have you seen them play football? Both bad.
Don't forget the time where they wanted us and their entire fan base to accept Brissett as their starter, and they
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me, you're not that guy.
gonna fix it until it was just like, all right, bro, like this is we're not about to really do this.
I get it. When they got the job, they had a quarterback. They what was his name?
Andrew
Captain Luck. Captain.
Yeah.
Where were you going with the captain? Captain Luck or something like that?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, they had him, and then he, his body couldn't take it. What they've done over the last 4 years, they deserve to get fired. If we're being honest, like no matter how good your roster is, that's why I always say quarterback is king, because an elite roster is so fragile. It's here and gone just like that. Like you'll have a great defense one year, they're the worst the next year. Same with O-line and weapons. Weapons a little more stable, but quarterback is the only thing that holds all this stuff together. Yeah, you did that at quarterback. What is it? 5 straight years, 5 different quarterbacks. Now we're 6. Get them out of here. Done.
Well, that sounds like you're an idiot for week 9. Thanks for listening to us. Subscribe, comment, like, all that fun stuff.
More idiot.
Hey, hire me next time.
They should have. You might as well. You have the same experience.